You gonna have to pick this guard and
I told her she was gone. She got one sister.
take this guard and move me to the left side of the field. You can block somebody in front of you. You can't block somebody outside of you. That's bad. Wait, you guys have it. Yep. Young boy, you ain't got no front. Yeah, young rookie. You may get your start in time. Yeah. No.
I just noticed that.
And they go look. I got two left one left guard. Two left.
Hey man, quit picking at my little nephews, man. Nah, they playing that basketball on the Xbox in the living room. They just hype, man. That sound like LaRod.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons.
Whoever that acting crazy, either lead the party or stop.
Started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Hey, close that front door in there.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
My favorite son on this side. Why did I turn back? This thing really is going.
If you want to, I got 5 minutes.
They go play action here on first down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40.
And Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati, but he really elevated in 2016 in Atlanta. The most catches for himself in a single season.
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones. And he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out wide. They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL. In fact, going back to his days at Rutgers, I think he threw 18 passes while he was at Rutgers. So you never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the football.
Now Ryan on first down. And he's taken down. Javon Hargrave in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and people think that the screen operates against the blitz. If you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Ryan. And Tammy with it over the middle. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're talking just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Always scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That goes for a gain of 31. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to run and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. 20. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, what's going on, Ray? Yeah, what's wrong?
Well, he's been showing me this play,
Just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with it.
doing all these crazy plays. I'm not moving like that, nothing, but
Deeper and deeper in order to keep him
right,
in.
I'll tell you so.
I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in.
I'll just play it out. Wasn't enough to become good. Every day in the first step. But he kept bothering
80 yards to score. Boswell now to kick it away.
When Ray, when somebody don't show you that playbook and you send them a message, don't start the game unless you see that playbook.
Yeah.
Because he been in here. He's new, but he been in here long enough that he know the rules. Yeah.
All right, well, let's get back to my game.
All right, thanks, Ray.
How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense?
Hey, Blue, you in here? Hey, I didn't hit Coco up again, too.
Now it's time for the offense to jump through.
Beamer, don't do that.
Give him a little bit of rest.
Come on, man.
No, you come on.
I'm talking to my brother, Blue. I ain't talking to you now.
Oh, okay.
This is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence in the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come up in an offset eye. Now it's looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Sick. I ain't sick.
I said they give me the ball.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
I don't say I
The
can play
starting
the
defensive unit
basketball. The
here
kids
for
play out.
Pittsburgh.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky determined to let everyone know that they play football there as well as basketball. A terrific pass rusher off the edge.
Second down now after the incompletion. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to let this one. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off. William Gay. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Appreciate it.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you.
You want a chicken and wings? We got just like that though.
They come out here in the eye. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyson Jackson in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. He sets to fire. To the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Sammy Coates with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is incomplete.
Hey, look. You got ants in your pants or something? Before you sit down.
So pass interference on the defense. Charles, this is a penalty we see all the time.
The offenses know what they're doing. They know how to create great matchups. And defenders, if you're not there in time, they will throw the flag.
Fake to Freeman.
That means what?
Surveying the field. And this is caught inside the 5. They'll get 32 yards there. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see is offensive line that bought the extra time that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March, 25 years old. So he's kind of hitting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't he?
He really is. And I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything well, but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait.
I'm not talking.
He's dominant just about everything he does. And I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and see the 3rd Pro Bowl in 2017.
This has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Look at it, move the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
I don't hear that no more. I done heard it once. I don't keep hearing the same stuff over and over. I ain't gonna say nothing. Like about what? Don't worry about me.
So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we go through. Plenty of scoring here already. More from the Steel City.
Don't worry about
after
me.
this.
You make the mistake.
I don't know if it would be nothing. You come out of right.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. So the sack means it's 3rd and goal now from the 10. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Here's Ryan to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. James Harrison in there to drop it. Back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
The Falcons will call on Matt Bryant for the field goal try. This from 36 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately, that yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's what where kickers watch it the whole way said, oh no, don't hit it.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. And That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. Brown finishing 2016 with over 1,200 yards, 106 receptions. Now for him, people were expecting maybe some bigger numbers. Charles, what did you make of Antonio Brown's season?
Well, what I made of it is that he started to get more help along the way. Jesse James developed at tight end. Once Le'Veon Bell got into the lineup, he started to catch passes out of the backfield and ate up a few numbers as well. So Big Ben had more targets to throw it to. That should help Antonio Brown going forward in 2017 because he'll still be the primary guy. But when you get help, well, you can make bigger plays downfield. When I watch plays like that, I get a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
Brown, the lone receiver left. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Backing up. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
A long way to go for the offense here on third down. Now Ben on third and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And Charles, I know Ryan Shazier, who made that tackle, a youngster you like a lot.
I love him, and I liked him a bunch coming out of Ohio State because the more this game leans towards speed and less on bulk, that's where Ryan Shazier excels because of his ability to run down plays. If anything goes away from him, he'll chase it. A lot of the time, he can run with tight ends, running backs downfield and pass coverage. That only helps his outside linebackers like James Harrison and Bud Dupree get to the quarterback.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or you can just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally get it. Just go ahead and be loose with the football.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is just a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's second down. They'll come out in the pistol. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep downfield. And Big Ben intercepted a third time. It's Desmond Trufant. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception.
What they said about
Ordinarily, with your scheme. Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Alright, later.
And that penalty will wipe out a big gain by the offense.
Hey, it's somebody's mother.
And the D looking like they may blitz. To throw is Ryan.
Hey, Blue, did Coco win against Houston? Get the win against Houston?
7 this time. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Blue. Skinned out. Where Blue go?
So we've got a 2nd and 5.
Huh?
On 2nd down, Ryan. The catch is made by Justin Hardy. A good pickup there at 22.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Fresh set of downs here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Freeman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
You at the house now? Okay, well, I'm about to pull up now. I'll break down.
All right, bro.
Oh, I was coming right back.
All right.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. It's whatever, bro. You know, I got these kids, so I'll be. Hey, bring me Sundrop back, bro.
Sundrop?
Yeah. You need the money, or you got it? All right.